Yeah, Matt, and to get that quote right, the translator hopefully has got it right. Best and bosom friend was the exact wording used by the Chinese leader when talking about President Putin. This annual forum is an opportunity, of course, for President Putin to showcase the best that Russia has to offer. But the way it's being run this year has changed a little bit in that, of course, the Chinese leader is spending 3 days in Russia. He arrived in Moscow yesterday to a red carpet welcome, and there were plenty of opportunities for a lot of glad handing and a lot of smiles. And let's just play you a couple of clips here. I think they give you a good sense of the tone of that meeting. Let's start with Premier Xi. Let's hear what he had to say.
Our bilateral relations have not reached the maximum and can become even better. We are ready to work together with Russia in order to continuously increase the effect of our country's high-level cooperation, so that our cooperation could give our two peoples a bigger sense of achievement, and so that we could promote Russian-Chinese agenda in the international affairs.
Of course, it's been some years since the official pivot east here in Russia to try to offset the impact of sanctions after the annexation of Crimea. So President Putin very keen to celebrate the increase in bilateral trade that we've seen between these two countries.
Last year, we set a goal to reach $100 billion in bilateral commodities turnover. Due to the efforts of our teams, our two governments, we have exceeded this number. We have $108 billion. And this year, in the first quarter of this year, trade is also on the increase. It is already more than 3.4%.
Now, both sides have been talking up this meeting as a way for the two countries to escalate their current relationship to almost formal alliance status here. And of course, the reality is, because of the trade war and the economic pressure that China is getting from the United States, and because of the sanctions on Russia, there are quite a lot of common areas that unite these two countries as they look at their relationship with the United States. But one thing just to bear in mind here, even as there are apparently closer ties, and we're going to get a slew of economic deals announced over the next 2 days here, actual Chinese investment into Russia has been declining. And that is something that I think a lot of Russian businessmen are asking themselves questions about. If this relationship is going to get stronger, then they'd like to see the money coming back the other way from China. But we'll be here over the next couple of days reporting on this. We've got a great lineup of business people, top executives in Russia, and of course 1 or 2 leaders in their industries who will tell us just exactly what's going on with this relationship with China and how the Russian economy is faring at the moment. I have to say the numbers early on in the year didn't look that strong. We'll be asking why. Let me send it back to you.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now, to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.